On Aliexpress you can find different ESP32 modules, but this one is S3 Super Mini, and this module is special. And why it's different from others like ESP32H2? We have C3 0, we have C3 with OLED, but this one S3 Super Mini is special. Development board Super Mini with Wi-Fi Bluetooth module, and the price is around $4. It's not $1, that is a welcome deal. It's around $4, and I ordered it one piece, and of course I got it. Oh, bubbles, no. Okay. It comes together with pin headers, which is nice. Take a look at this small and awesome module. And why is awesome? We're gonna find out very soon. And yes, we're gonna see it in 360 while I'm reading the specs of this thing. And what it says, Mr. Google, ESP32-S3 is the high-performance, low-power system on a chip designed by Espressif system, and it's specifically tailored for AI plus Internet of Things. Remember that. And take a look. It have the processor dual-core Extensa 32 bits LX7 running up to 240 MHz. It have wireless integrated 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 5 low energy with long range support. The Bluetooth can you can make a projects with a distance of 500 to 1 kilometer using this Bluetooth. We're gonna find that in the further projects. Memory have 512 kilobytes internal and 384 kilobytes of RAM. And it have, this is amazing, 45 programmable pins, including 14 capacitive touch inputs. Beautiful, beautiful. And the Gemini is suggest me for my EInk display to make some kind of project, but that is not important right now. Right now is important this module that is awesome. And let me tell you one more thing. We have two push buttons. One is boot, the other is reset. We have the Type-C connector, and on other ESP32 mini modules you can find this electronic part, which is programmable RGB LED. Let me show you. This module is ordinary ESP32C3. This is S3, top of the line. As I mentioned, it have RGB LED programmable on pin number 48, and take a look from behind. Beside the main pins that you can solder the pin headers, you have additional pins right here that you can solder wires. 45 of them programmable pins. Isn't that nice? And what is a Super Mini ESP32S3? And be careful, out there are so many clones and fakes, but I'm gonna prove to you that this one is S3 chip. And yes, I will use this portable microscope that I have a full video review, and it's awesome device, and you can check that. I will put a link in description below. Also there will be links for Aliexpress and for the full video review. And take a look. And what it says, ESP32S3, nice and clear. I love this microscope. Let's see, this way. Take a look. Isn't that awesome? As you can see, I solder a female pin header on the module just to show you for today example codes. And here it is. This small white thing is the RGB LED programmable, and I'm gonna show to you the first code that is already uploaded to the module. And I must mention, for the first code, when you use this module, maybe you will need to hold the boot button, pressing the boot button, and upload the code from the Arduino software. Okay, and take a look. Right now I'm using a touch sensor, and what is doing that touch sensor? It have a couple of functions in the code. With one press, whoa, why? Oh, it's the opposite. All right, and let me explain. With one touch, you activate the red LED. Two fast touches, it's the green one, and three fast, it's the blue. How to turn off? You hold it, and four fast touch on the touch model. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a look. Now we have RGB fading LED. Where is it? This ESP32-S3 Mini doesn't have RGB built-in LED, and it's a low slower. Using this module you can do much more powerful codes, but in today's video I will show you just a simple example codes just like this one. Maybe some of you will ask why I solder a female pin header this way, because this module I'm planning to use for my EInk display or paper display, and it's perfect fit like this. No wires, nothing. I program the pin, digital pins directly to fit on my display. Take a look. Isn't that nice? Oh. And one more thing to mention. This small thing is way powerful than this guy. This is the ordinary dev board ESP32 and have less pinouts. This one is monster, believe me. And as I said, it goes like this, and I'm gonna upload the first code so you can see it. Maybe you are wondering why my display is all black, because I disconnect when the display make a full refresh. What is this? There are a bunch of numbers, letters and symbols scrolling down, and it's awesome, and it's great way so you can see the partial refresh that is working very good. And here it is, the most amazing code example in today's video, using an analog joystick and of course the EInk display. I made a game. What kind of game? A Tetris game that can show the score and also have levels. And using the analog joystick I will play the game. What it says: hold down to start. Hold down. Take a look. With pushing up I can rotate the blocks. Whoa. Also I need to take like this. Moving left and right. Isn't this nice? With that partial refresh, the game is working beautiful. and I love it. One more time to tell you that all codes will be in description below, so you can check them and maybe try. Right now I have 0 points. Whoa! Okay, I have made 25 points, and in every 100 points the level goes up. Okay. What do you think? Isn't this nice? Tetris game is one of the most popular retro game. And now I'm gonna reach level 2. You're gonna see that, and the score, I have a high score or 1275, but right now my score is 100. No. Okay. This should go right here. And awesome. If you love them, please like this video, share and subscribe to my channel. And just to see how game over. It says game over, last score 100, Tetris S3, because the ESP32 is S3, high score is 1275, and hold down to start. That's it. See ya!